Hello everyone, Zack the Fox here, and today we're reacting to Thanksgiving Disaster Stories by Matt Rose. So, Thanksgiving, holiday, quote on Thanksgiving, be out on Thanksgiving. It's a holiday, it exists, I don't really care for, Thanksgiving much, really. I don't care for it at all. I just wanted it to be Christmas already, but hey, let's get some enjoyment out of other people's story about disasters on Thanksgiving. And there goes the clock outside. Lovely. The church bell meant lovely. But yeah, I can't wait to see what stories people have about Thanksgiving because in this day and age, in this world, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And like, you don't know. I expect some funny stories. I mean, I get like how much could go on Thanksgiving, but again, in this day and age, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You really don't know. So the rest of the video will be in the description below, along with Matt Rose's channel. So go check those out in the description below. And I will have one more Thanksgiving reaction, either tomorrow or on Thursday. So either tomorrow or Saturday. Now, without much further ado, let's get into the video.
I just locked most of the food in the car, along with the keys. How's your Thanksgiving going? Now, as a British man, it's at this sort of time every year I become only vaguely aware of something happening called Thanksgiving. But it seems to be an occasion on which huge amounts of rich food are eaten and huge amounts of alcohol consumed. They're both things that I, Matt Rose, enjoy. To make myself less envious, I thought I'd amuse myself with some stories of your Thanksgivings gone wrong. So I searched Reddit for threads like these, asked you guys for some choice anecdotes on the community page, and searched Twitter for the sarky phrase, "How's your Thanksgiving?" My brother just ran through the house into the kitchen with a flaming towel going, "I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up." One of the dogs just took a shit in the oven. Found Grandma's wedding ring in the turkey one.
Wait. Why was there a flaming towel? What happened? What's the story behind that? Wait, no. I need more context. What is the story behind that? What is the story behind that? What the fuck? I need context for that.
One year, she didn't even know it was not on her finger. My cabinet fell off the wall today.
Oh.
That vegetarian stuffing was the best I ever had. The vegetarian stuffing is still in the oven. My uncle leaned too far back in his chair, fell onto a printer, broke it, and almost choked on a green bean in the span of about 12 seconds. My mum is being shown tentacle porn at the table. Granny made a fruit salad.
Why? Why? Why is me so not? Oh my goodness.
My cousin gave some wonderful fruit salad to her new baby. Fruit was soaked in booze. Left my kitchen with turkey cooling for a minute for a piss. Came back to find my dog humping the turkey. My mum has been secretly filming our entire family for a Family Feud audition video. My aunt hit my grandma in the face with a Bible from across a room. I came...
The Bible will knock some sense into you. The Bible will knock sense into. Oh my goodness. I came in high as balls or something. I just read that.
Came in high as balls once at a Thanksgiving party and ranted about how Klondike bars should be banned from Iraq for some fucking reason. My mum found out about the ass tat. A couple of years ago, my brother-in-law set the oven on fire. The kicker? The turkey was still undercooked. I felt...
How? How is it still the whole oven on fire? How is it still undercooked? How does that happen? How cold was that turkey? How? No, that I need answers for. How is it still undercooked?
fell through the ceiling and my little sister told me I'm fat. My dog ate the whole entire turkey and my grandma farted on a stool, causing it to break. My dad once accidentally used baby powder instead of cornstarch in the gravy. One of my many cousins was having a nap and nobody realised she wasn't at the meal until she woke up and asked when the meal was. So I just had to face...
Hey, where's the meal? Right now. Crap.
on my stepfather to ask him to bring me toilet paper. My cousin offered me candy, so I put it in my mouth and she told me it was an edible. That one time my uncle fell asleep watching the football game and got a massive erection while completely asleep. Stuffed myself with as much turkey, stuffing and sweet potato casserole as I could one Thanksgiving. Ended up puking so hard I blacked out on the bathroom floor.
Jesus
I woke
Christ.
up 15 minutes later and my sister and two of my brothers were standing in the door just watching me.
Doing
Fine,
nothing?
whatever, wear the damn Pokemon t-shirt. Relative took the time to drive in a blizzard to the house we were having dinner and tell us to fuck ourselves. He was going to McDonald's. One time I was asked to recite the Lord's Prayer in front of my entire family before we ate, and I got nervous and said, "Howard be thy name." Grandma threatened to shit in the turkey if we didn't let her watch Jeopardy. It's 4:49 a.m. and I'm on duty. I just had to erase a giant penis someone crafted in the volleyball court. Every Thanksgiving, my great aunt gets messy drunk off red wine and cries about something new. Last year, it was forensic science. My uncle pulled out a World War II bayonet and started swinging it all over the place. A long story short, it ended up stuck in the ceiling, where it stayed for about 3 months. I just had to fight a swarm of bees. At 6 or 7 years old, when left alone in the kitchen for all of 5 minutes, salted every ounce of the cranberries. When confronted, I had no reason as to why I did it. We ate a shit ton of ants in a taco casserole, and my uncle tried to convince us it was seasoning. Dude got knocked the fuck out by a balloon. My dad had an allergic reaction to shrimp cocktail before dinner and his face blew up. He refused to come out of the kitchen or sit at the table with us. He was just eating his food in the kitchen and trying to act like things were normal, like yelling out, "Hey, good mashed potatoes this year, huh?" The foster kittens got the vent cover off and crawled into the ventilation system. I think I was 5 years old or something, but my uncle came over for Thanksgiving and I was standing on the couch. When he walked over to me, I balled my fist up and punched him square in the nuts for literally no reason. My boyfriend just drank a cup of water that had my contacts in it. My mum...
Yeah, you want to get us back for a while, probably. I hope they weren't expensive.
Broke her nose trying to snap a large wooden dowel over her knee. Hey, I think you should get tested because I think I might have given you chlamydia.
2:34 a.m. You said that 2:34 a.m. What the fuck?
My father thought my mum lied to him about me and my sister not having seen The Wizard of Oz, so he threw the uncooked turkey out the back door. Grandma...
Thanks for that. But why? What does it have to do with what did turkey do? Why you mad at the turkey? Why? We're halfway through this. Fuck.
I slapped my ass before dinner. I got in late for a Thanksgiving meeting, and as I was hungry, I ate all the cupcakes. Turned out there was one for each person, and I ate all of them. Today has consisted of using suction and tweezers to remove peas from my son's nose on 2 different occasions. Some years ago at the dinner table, my grandma once said, "Oh, I love butter so much I could just rub it all over my body." My sister had her first bite of the turkey. She chopped on it, it zoomed out her mouth, right onto the centre of the turkey. Just tossed my Brussels sprouts with red wine instead of oil. My dog came barreling up the driveway with someone else's cooked turkey.
How did... They're getting busy! What the fuck did I say that for? Why did I say it like that? Why?
Walked in on my cousin having sex, skull emoji. My uncle got a bit too rough during a game of Thanksgiving Day football and knocked out my great uncle's tooth. Halfway through eating, my cousin's boyfriend proposed to her in front of 40 plus family and extended family members. She said no. I just had to explain to my family what bukkake was because of Cards Against Humanity. My mum dominated the conversation about how everyone should be drinking their pee for a solid 45 minutes. Showed off my snow outfit and I got called a Michelin man. My aunt was sitting at one end of the table. Her brother, my uncle, was sitting at the other end. She asks him for a dinner roll. He throws it, overshoots, and knocks out a window. Turns out the rolls were a bit hardened. My mother just criticised me for the way I come downstairs. My fairly overweight sister yelled, "Please pass the butter," like a Spartan soldier running into battle. She has never lived it down, and it caused a huge fight in which my other sister and brother-in-law packed up right away and left town. My mum also ended up threatening another sister with a rolling pin. There is a truckload of missing information somewhere.
Yes! What happened? How did it escalate so quickly? What? I need the full story. Clearly just got left out here. What happened?
Go on, eat some more. You've barely had anything, were words from my uncle. I could respond only with "Bwah," as I threw up on his hand. My girlfriend's family is making me wear this as a Thanksgiving initiation. My dad broke my grandparents' toilet with the power of his bowels. I had to pull out the turkey wiener, and now I'm called the Tinkle Tickler. My youngest sister just referred to her middle sister's hands and nails as her baby graspers and bigger girl talons. A Tupperware container caught on fire in the dishwasher.
What is with all the files? With all the files? I don't... Okay. First they had a towel on file, somehow. Then they had an oven on file, where the cookie was still undercooked somehow. And now that. Like, fire safety doesn't exist anymore. How does this keep happening?
My family and I just walked into the wrong house. Divorce! We were visiting family in Nevada, where prostitution...
They were on the same Thanksgiving, right? They were on the same year, right? I swear to God, we were all the same year on the same Thanksgiving.
is legal. After dinner, I overheard my older boy cousins, all 18 plus, talking about going to a cat house. I chimed in that I wanted to go. They said no. I said, but I want to. They said no. It wasn't a place for kids.
Whoa, hang on. I think I'll tell them. That's legal in Nevada? Really? Why? I have so many questions. Just why?
I was pissed. You don't even like cats, and I love them. Well,
That kind of cat house, poor innocent soul.
Little cousin loved to eat copious amounts dinner rolls, and when my aunt said he couldn't have any more, he shit himself in anger. He was 12. I just got nutted on by my lizard. My aunt put powdered mustard instead of nutmeg into the pumpkin pie. It turned green and tasted like feet. Last year, my grandma started talking about this book that she was reading for a book club called The Hand I Fan With, which is an erotic novel, and describing it in detail at the dinner table. A bottle of champagne just exploded, and the cork throat punched me, and now I'm icing it with frozen tilapia. My aunt and cousin shit themselves trying to fart during Thanksgiving dinner. They did it at exactly the same time. While everyone went round the table saying what they were thankful for, my grandpa goes, "I'm thankful for the way I felt before I realised my granddaughter had a nose ring." We end with this. I was around 5 or 6 years old. Us kids were playing hide and seek, and I hid way in the back of Grandma's closet. While I was hiding back there, I found this beautiful deep red robe. I assumed it belonged to my grandfather, who died just after I was born. I tried it on, and it was huge on me, but the silk felt really smooth and cool, so I decided to go ask my grandma if I could have it to grow into. Turns out, Grandad was a Grand Dragon in the Carolina KKK, and it was his ceremonial robe. The family members who didn't know about this already were highly upset. The ones who knew were embarrassed as hell. There was a small riot when I walked into the kitchen wearing it. That was an awkward Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
In about a month's time, to ward off the massive festive anxiety I personally feel every year, how about we do another one of these about Christmas? Please feel free to put similar stories of Christmas woe in these comments. But until then, happy Thanksgiving!
That was not vacuum cleaner! Okay. One, that was not a vacuum cleaner. There's no way in fucking hell that was a vacuum cleaner. That was a gift from Spencer's. We'll say that. Now, and some of the stories will, yikes. I don't. What do I even say? What do I even say to some of those stories? What do I even? Like, what the fuck? What do I say? If you only enjoyed the reaction video, like and subscribe. Again, check out the original in the description below. There was a video at Mac Rose's channel in the description below. I just. Oh, I'm not off for words here. What do I say to that? What do I say to some of the stories? The world is a real place. The world is a real place. Well, that was all for this reaction video. See you all next time. Bye bye.